So it's New Year's, and I'm working at my job that's close to home, so I was able to go home real quick, like around 11:50, and count the New Year's in with my daughters. Um, and that was fun. We made hot chocolate real quick, and I ate something because I hadn't really eaten all day. Well, I had pizza, but I warmed up some palau. I call myself trying to make, and I'm just making this video because I asked them what their resolutions was or what they want to see more of in the new year. And of course, my two youngest ones, they was like, we want to see more fireworks. And my oldest, she didn't really say, but she's so young, she don't even probably know what a resolution is, like for real. Um, and I think, well, I'm gonna ask her again when I get home. But for me, I think my resolution is I want to take back my time. Like I want to invest my time into me. I want to rededicate my time to myself. I was talking to this guy, and I call him the gardener, and it is what it is. But I told him, I was like, I don't think we're gonna be seeing each other this next year. Um, because I done been very stressed over him. And with him being a gardener, he talks about a lot of things he has a YouTube channel, and he talks about weeds being in your garden and how they take nutrients from your crops. And I feel like, and that's something he talked about like recently, and I feel like that's so profound. Like he just put out a video talking about that, and I feel like it's so profound because that's exactly kind of what he's being is like a weed in the garden. Miss Tracy. So, ma'am. Oh, yeah. So he's been and not even him. It's not even his fault, really. Like, I'm saying that he's like a weed in my garden, but I'm not saying he's a literal weed. He's just not saying he's a waste of time or energy or anything like that, or, nothing crazy like that. He just is not a good use of my time. Like, dealing with him is not a good use of my personal time. But I'm not saying that he is a waste of time. I'm just saying our relationship or whatever it is that we got going on, it's not going anywhere. And who's here, sir? And so I just would rather put that time into doing things that are like more important to me, and that actually, like, 5 years down the line, I'll be like, wow, I'm glad I stuck with this. Next year, when I look back at my life, there are things that I want to have accomplished or be moving towards. And it's like there are people in your life who, like, they either will advance you towards that or support you in that. And there are people who kind of like, and it could be through no fault of their own, but they just make you feel further away from your goals. There are people who make you feel closer to your goals, even through just talking to you, just through supporting you, just making you feel like you belong. And then there are people who just, you never know where you stand with them. You spend so much time trying to figure out where you stand. You spend most of y'all's relationships trying to figure out where you stand. And then there are other people who you don't have to guess how they feel about you. And this is not just romantic, but there are just people in your life who they come and you don't have to guess if they care about you or if they love you or if you're annoying to them. So instead y'all can focus on other things just spending time with each other and supporting each other and loving each other, and learning from each other. Whereas if when you're dealing with someone who you gotta spend so much time just trying to figure out if they even like you. Like it's not a good use of your time. So, not trying to like preach to nobody, but it's just something that's been on my mind for the past couple months probably, but definitely like the past couple days leading up to the new year. One of my favorite quotes I think that I've read somewhere is, if you were in this, like, look at where you are right now, and if you were in that same, huh? Oh, it was down there. So, um, like wherever you are right now, if you're in that same place next year, would you be happy or would you be disappointed? And and if not, if you wouldn't be happy, then what do you need to start working on this year so that you are in a better place next year? And not, and I hate to say it like that because I'm learning a lot too, about like just like kind of like ableism and things like that. And so what does stagnant mean if you're not mobile? But it's just like there's things that you can do, and that's the goal, to do everything that you can while you can do it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make this too long, but that's where I am right now. I just don't want to be. I don't want to be still trying to figure out something of months from now when I could be putting that mental energy into other things. This is a very late lesson. Please believe me, I have not mastered this. I'm 30. I'll be 31 this year, so I'm not trying to make it seem like I got it all figured out. But the longer I live and the more I see, the more I realize tomorrow is not promised. Next year is not promised. Like, if there's things that you want to do, don't have people in your life that they make you doubt yourself. They make you doubt who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like on a deep level, on a profound level, they make you doubt your worth. Whether they mean to or not. Those are the type of people. If you can get them out your circle before y'all create even more bonds. That'll make it even harder. To get them away from you. So that's that. All right. Bye.